On second down, first handoff from Myles Montgomery, shifty up the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 25-yard line. On second and 10, second carry here from Montgomery. Physical into the first tackle, will take it down to the 40. Montgomery getting a lot of tailback here. It's been in every play. We'll get the handoff. Third and medium, running over a defender on first contact. Sets up a fourth and short. Aiden Thompson comes in for the tackle. Montgomery, the tailback. We'll give it off to him. Montgomery fighting for first down yardage. He got it. Too tight and set here for UCF. Backed up, starting this drive at their own 3 after the terrific punt by Backey. Montgomery is trying to give his offense some breathing room. Yeah, we were talking with Scott Frost the other day. He said, I almost feel guilty.
He feels like he's in a really good place, and he really thinks his roster's a lot better than national pundits are giving him credit for.
Fancher to Montgomery. He's getting a heavy workload here in this first quarter. Montgomery out to the 20-yard line, offside. Knights mixing tempos here in this first quarter. Trips right. Fancher hands off. Montgomery again into space.
Opportunity for Taven Jackson to step up.
The transfer from Indiana, started his career at Tennessee. On second down, Myles Montgomery continuing his strong first half. Montgomery, the tailback. It's another carry, straight up the guts. He got first down yardage. A lot of question marks about how that Carolina team will look this year. Play action, roll out to the right. Jackson facing some pressure. Montgomery's all by himself. A lot of green in front of him. Foot race down the sideline. Montgomery inside the 30, hurdling a defender. Myles Montgomery all the way down the sideline. Huge play to start the drive. First collegiate start for Montgomery. Now taking it on the ground. Montgomery bouncing to his left. He's in a verve now.
Montgomery wants to end this drive in the end zone.
His best game last year was in the season opener. Had 77 yards. They're feeding him the rock. Montgomery inside the 5.
Completion percentage. I like, as an offensive coordinator, just a nice little hitch to start the game.
Myles Montgomery bangs his way across midfield, tackled by Aaron Harris, but not before he gains the Knights' first down. Montgomery again absorbing contact and moving forward. Great body lean. Tim Alderman with his tackle, but Myles Montgomery bouncing to the outside, yes way. Tripped up inside the 5. Aaron Harris again.
Yeah, in Oklahoma State, watching guys like Jalen Warren and learning from them, and that's what I love about football too, Pete. Right? It's like so often you come from high school, you just want the spotlight, you want to get in the game right away.
Back to the ground, Montgomery very patient. Finally pushes forward out to the 16-yard line.
Grief, man, it was just fantastic to watch.
On third down at a bunch, Montgomery's got it. And Montgomery powers forward across the 20. Andrew Simpson finally knocks him down, but this will make the field goal a little bit more manageable. Speeding along with UCF controlling things. Montgomery dances in the hole and gets out to the 13-yard line. They want to get Montgomery a touchdown. And they do! Touchdown, Myles Montgomery! Some things you guess at, other things you just know.
Last two positions, one possession, 3 and out for UCF, and after 2 straight TD drives. So how do you handle it? How do you respond? Is there a positive message in there? I think there is.
Like afterwards, he said he didn't like it at all, and I hope he still doesn't like it.
Their workhorse back is Myles Montgomery, showing why. Bouncing off hits, he has a first down for the Knights. K-State defense has been on the field so much in the first 4 games. Have not been good on third downs, and they have a third down coming up right here to prove that this is a different defense coming out of their bye week.
2 years, had only 2 record in his 2 starts, but a very capable player as well.
And so you'd think that it might be Myles Montgomery time, the leader of this team overall.
Time. Yes. Doesn't win this job, and then when Cam Fancher went down in the first game has maximized it, and Montgomery's going to maximize this one.
Montgomery out of the first surge, hitting the sideline. And an explosive for Myles Montgomery, helping out Taven Jackson. Came back from a 21-point TCU lead in their Big 12 opener last year. This is Montgomery right up the gut. And he had a couple of guys from behind him try to drag him down.
How they can, K-State defensive line.
Taven Jackson has been gutted out today. Myles Montgomery into open space. He's across midfield. He's got a first down.
Good arm strength, good accuracy.
And they will rely on this man on the ground. Tumbling over tackles is Myles Montgomery. Lyric rolls, bring him down. First down, UCF.
Like you just saw.
Thomas to the sideline there. Third down and short. Montgomery will try to slip out of a tackle. Fantastic second effort. Myles Montgomery coming off the best game of his career, 100 yards on the ground against K-State. Huge pickup there. Montgomery's got the rock. He's got a hole. Bye-bye, Myles Montgomery. Inaccuracy from their quarterbacks. Never once mentioned arms. It was all feet. Speaking of feet, the fleet feet of Myles Montgomery, turning the corner, hitting the Jets inside the 40-yard line. A lot of great players in the state of Florida looking to come back home. Montgomery, glad to have him home. 1 yard shy of the first down marker. UCF will go out of the timeout by Kansas. And going backwards is Montgomery. He got away from everyone, hitting the brakes, spinning inside the 20. There was nothing there until Myles Montgomery made some magic. Speed option pitch. Montgomery cuts it up. Montgomery with the hook and staying up to the 5-yard line. This is Myles Montgomery's show.
The game, we got to get our head turned around a little bit more, things like that. So we'll get there. We got a lot of game to play yet.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Myles Montgomery with the second touchdown run of the night, and it's 13-0 UCF.
Has looked good enough in practice this week to be QB1 tonight.
But this is the one. Myles Montgomery, flag is down. Montgomery forced out north of the 40-yard line.
Just use his speed to get to the backfield. Love the energy as he's in the game now in the second half.
Taven Jackson flustered. The dump down to Montgomery. And spinning through one tackle, will not break through another one. Leroy Harris was there. Austin Alexander complete.
Inside zone.
Montgomery still fighting, reaches to the 1 yard line. And was a yard away from his third touchdown run of the night.
Here's Montgomery spinning out of one tackle, picks up about 4. Maybe the break that UCF needed, keeping it on the ground. And Montgomery is wrapped up by Taden Barnes. Nice tackle by the 5'8" strong safety.
Yeah, good.
Montgomery, again, there is daylight there, but they do need to score relatively soon. And here's Montgomery, and it's kind of the same situation. And one final run for the Knights by Montgomery, ironically, his best run of the day against his former team at Nippert Stadium as he is tackled out of bounds.
As Warren told us, Taven Jackson at the switch. Myles Montgomery, his starting tailback, from his own end zone. A run through the left side. He hits the alley. He hits the sideline to the 40 and more. 30% on third down in conference play. Here's an early test for Taven Jackson. Well protected, checks it down. Let's see if Montgomery can find the sticks. Dips his shoulder at the 39-yard line. That leaves about 3 to go. Montgomery gets a chance and works the middle. Appears to be enough to move the chains. And they give him forward progress to the 33-yard line. First down, Knights. Wade and Charles in motion. Knights run it over the left side, and there was more there from Myles Montgomery. The turf monster got him as he crossed the 50. 39 of which came on that opening rip that you're referencing. Get it to him out of the backfield here. Brings it up the sideline. Paid the price. He's somewhere between the 10 and the 15-yard line, and third down awaits UCF. Jackson at the controls. Out of the pistol, they'll run it. Wow, what vision. Down the sideline and shoved out at the 45. 31 on the game. Inside of 7 minutes to go in the third. They stay with it, running on a safety. Impressive tackle by Jordan Walker. Otherwise, he was gone.
Play fake to Montgomery. He'll swing it out to him. He's got a lot of real estate in front of him. He's got a first down and a whole lot more. DJ Coleman pushed him out of bounds. The Knights, their defense finally comes up with it. Missed field goal. And Montgomery gets the edge and forced out of bounds. And they'll keep it on the ground to Montgomery, who slides down. They'll call a timeout.
Of avoiding the rusher and drawing that penalty.
Again, Montgomery. And he's close to a first down, so 3rd and 1. Knights trying to convert a third down. They finally do it. And Montgomery's got a first down. Devin Bobby makes the stop from Baylor. And play tight end. Jackson, play fake. Mack to Montgomery. He's got a first down. Montgomery. Flag.
Here's Montgomery with some room inside the 10-yard line for the Knights. Here's Montgomery in for the touchdown. And UCF an extra point away from going up 10-0 here in the space game.
When it's muddy and there's no lane, he provides and makes a lane.
Gets the call again. A couple of pass breakups and a game-high 8 tackles. Here's Montgomery. Towards the bottom there of the conference. Jackson throwing, swings it out to Montgomery. That's enough for a first down and a lot more. Here's Montgomery. Montgomery's loose. Montgomery down the sideline. And out of bounds. Two tight ends. Montgomery. He's right there at that first down marker. And it's Montgomery again. From their own 45. Montgomery to midfield. Jackson under center. Gives it to Montgomery. They've got 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 40. Montgomery right up the middle. Lowers the shoulder.
4 different quarterbacks to play this year for UCF, though he has been the primary starter. Here's Myles Montgomery with a good run. Watch out for Montgomery. Taken down by Tanner Wall.
Nonetheless, here you go.
Jackson dumps it down to Montgomery. Cannot slip out of the tackle of Mori Bamba. Quick snap. Montgomery. First down. And now UCF There's Montgomery.
You know, that was such a big play, Matt.
To stay relevant in this football game if you're the Knights. 4-man rush. Clean pocket underneath Montgomery. Now, is he close enough here to think about going for it? I think yes, if you're Scott Frost.